If you're still using hourly fees, how is that going to work with AI? Hi, I'm Brita, and this is the Happier Attorney channel where we talk about flat fees and mindset and how you can be a happier attorney. And if you haven't experimented with AI yet, it's a game changer. It's going to be a game changer going forward, the likes of which we can't even imagine. This takes great software to a whole new level. And so if you're still not using flat fees and still having resistance or fear about that, I would encourage you to be really honest with yourself, because with the advent of AI, and we have not seen anything yet, I see your choice as follows. Given how incredibly efficient it's going to make practicing law. One, just not use AI, just continue to do your work, bill for, your time and not use AI. Two, you could use AI and lie about it, act like it's your work. That's not a great solution. Okay, please don't do that. Unfortunately, we all know that there are some attorneys who will. Or three, use AI, use its efficiencies, and be ethical and only bill for what it actually took you. And that means that you're going to go broke real fast or you're going to have to increase your client flow. And you're going to essentially create a mill practice, because you're going to have to, if something used to take you 5 hours and now it's taking you, 20 minutes or 10, and you're only billing for the 10, you're going to have to get more clients in. More clients, more marketing, more staff, a whole different operation. You're going to be going from a mom and pop grill to a McDonald's. Fast, mill. Or none of those options look attractive to me. The alternative to that is to start getting on the flat fee bandwagon and get on it fast. Because it is not just getting a fee agreement. It is not just learning how to price. There is an art to it. This is a skill, just like anything else. And you had better learn it before you need to know it. I don't know how you're not going to need to know it, given the efficiencies at play. I don't know how AI is not going to force attorneys to use flat fees. And those of us who know how to do flat fees now, we are going to be so far ahead of the rest of you. Seriously, how are you going to compete? How in the world are you going to compete with other law firms out there who are using flat fees, using them well, using AI, using it well? How? It's going to take us less time to do our work. We're going to have the cash flow that's coming in without having to overwork. So you're going to have a caseload of 100, because you need to have a caseload of 100 to keep the lights on, and your competition is going to have a caseload of 30. You're working 80 hours a week, they're working 30 or 40. Who do you think's doing a better job? Who do you think has more bandwidth? Who do you think is having that extra conversation with their client to prevent a problem? Who's spending that little bit more time with their client, asking that one additional question that gets some clarity, that changes the direction of the case? They're the ones who are going to have happier clients. So I understand learning flat fees can feel overwhelming, can feel like, oh, I really don't want to do this, and there's a lot of fear involved and all of the things. I get it. But really, when you stop and think about the direction that the legal field is going into, the direction of AI, that our clients are becoming more demanding, and rightfully so. Your clients don't care how long something takes you. They really could care less. They want the results. They want a job well done. That you're able to do that far better with flat fees. But when you look at the logical progression of flat fees versus hourly, I don't know how anybody is going to be able to justify hourly fees, maybe even in 10 years. We'll see. But as far as what's going to keep your lights on, what do you think is going to keep your lights on? How are you going to do this? It is not going to be like it was even 2 years ago. I don't know how you are going to be able to keep a firm up and running with hourly fees given the advent of AI. I don't know. Write in the comments if you disagree or agree. Love to hear from you. But it certainly is something to think about. And if you would like to get ahead of this and start learning flat fees properly, then click below, go to the Happier Attorney, and learn how to do that. There are some free resources. There are some really economical resources for those of you who are like, no, I want ahead of this curve. I just want to learn how to do it. Click and find out how. But if you can't answer, how is this not going to change? How is hourly going to work, given the efficiencies here? That's something to consider. Even right now, much less in 5-10 years from now. Okay, take care, y'all. Take care.